What is up, YouTube, and welcome back to another video on high altitude investing. Today, we are going to be talking about Ethereum. Before we get started though, if you're not a subscriber to this channel, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. Also, if you enjoy this content, share it with your friends. And without further ado, we'll get straight into the Ethereum analysis. So looking at Ethereum during the last bear market, you guys can see that we had an ABC correction down from its peak. Then we did a double bottom pattern right here. And of course, that led to a breakout in the market where we went from basically $80 per Ethereum all the way back up over $1,000 per Ethereum. And if we see what happened right now, we actually have a very similar pattern as the last bear market. You guys can see that we have an ABC correction down, just exactly like the last bear market. And then we also have a double bottom pattern. Now, what I've done here is I've taken the Ethereum double bottom in 2018, and I've actually dragged it and copied it over. And if you look at the last bear market bottom on Ethereum, at the bottom of its ABC correction down here that I have circled down there, you guys can see that this, at the bottom of this ABC correction, also has the exact same double bottom pattern. Like, it overlays perfectly on top of it. So what could happen here with Ethereum is we could have a breakout just like we saw out of the last bear market after we had an ABC correction. And so this bear market on Ethereum and this bear market on Ethereum are really not all that different. In fact, prices look very, very similar. So we'll be watching the resistance levels, specifically our resistance level of 1800, of course our resistance of about 2000, and then our major all-time high of about 5000 per Ethereum. But ultimately, it wouldn't surprise me if this double bottom plays out just like the double bottom played out at the bottom of wave C in the last bear market. So if that's true, then Ethereum could bottom out here really soon. And so, yeah, we'll just keep an eye on it, watch the resistance levels. If it breaks out of this double bottom pattern, then it's going to be exactly like Ethereum during the last bear market breakout. And so if you can catch those swings, if you can position yourself in the dip, buying Ethereum at $80 down here, for example, before it went to $5,000, then you can do pretty well. And it just really takes identifying the oversold conditions, knowing what a good setup looks like, and being able to, confidently take advantage of that setup. So, the way that we do that is we obviously just train ourselves to buy fear. We train ourselves to think in an inverse relationship to the crowds. And by doing that, we end up doing the right thing, because 80 to 90% of the market loses money and they're in losses. So if you can actually do opposite of that, the majority of people, the reason that they fail is because they conform. They conform to the majority. And this is true. This isn't only true in investing, but this is true with pretty much anything in life. And basically what happens is as a group of people, we end up trying to conform to people around us just because we assume that the crowd or the masses of people are going to be correct or right. And that's not always true. If a building is burning down and everybody goes to try to run out the same exit, following the crowd might be the wrong decision. It might be better to go break a window and get out through the first floor or whatever. And so it's not always the best choice to follow the crowd. Or what if the crowd is running from something, but they don't know they're about to run off of a cliff, right? And so it's not always the best choice just to follow the crowd. In fact, a lot of times, in order to do the right thing, you actually have to do what very few people are doing. And so, yeah, the same is true for investing. In a dip right now, very few people would invest, but I'll tell you who does. Billionaires, multimillionaires, venture capital money, like intelligent investors, they buy down here. But I'm telling you, the crowd isn't doing it, right? The people that watch the news isn't doing it. Everybody that's just living and drinking FUD for their breakfast, lunch, and dinner, they are not going to do the right thing. They're following the crowd because the crowd they get caught up in FUD in the dips, The crowd ends up believing all of the reasons to sell when it's the time to buy. So don't be the crowd and you will be a profitable investor. It's very simple. And of course, there's more to it than only that, but I would say that that one thing can completely change your life as an investor if you truly understand how to apply it. And it's not just, oh, I think everybody's doing this, so I'm going to do that. It's what is everybody actually doing? And when the majority or when the crowd and when retail is actually selling or they're actually selling their crypto, then venture capital money, big money, and whales, they are actually buying, right? And so whatever's truly happening, not what you just assume to be happening, but whatever's truly happening is what you need to pay attention to. And if a lot of people are truly selling because they are scared, then you better bet your butt that a lot of venture capital money and big investors are truly buying. So that's a really powerful way to look at these markets. But overall, just to kind of simplify my Ethereum analysis, watch for a breakout up above $2,000 per coin. That would be a reversal, just like a breakout like we saw of the last bear market. And anything above 5,000, and I believe that we're going to shoot way, way, way high on Ethereum. Obviously, that would be a break above the last all-time high, and that would be like Bitcoin when it broke above 20K, and it went all the way to basically 70,000. It didn't quite hit 70K, but that's the kind of thing that happens when something breaks above its last all-time high. And so long as Ethereum continues to bottom out here, and at some point it will bottom out no matter what, right? It's undervalued right now. At some point, it will bottom out. But once it breaks above its all-time high, just like how Bitcoin went from 20K to 70K in the blink of an eye, Ethereum can go from 5K to 20K in the blink of an eye as well. And so those are kind of the things I'm thinking about and keeping my eyes focused on the prize, because I do believe that in the big picture, $5,000 per Ethereum isn't the most it's ever going to be worth ever. And I also believe that $1,000 per Ethereum, we might not ever see these prices again, or at least for a long time, maybe even multiple years. So that's a great way to see Ethereum. This obviously isn't financial advice. This is my trading journal. You guys know the drill. But at the end of the day, I will share what I actually think is going to happen in the markets based on my personal and professional opinion after having done this since 2015, 6+ years, 7 or whatever years of investing in these markets. I will share with you what I actually believe is going to happen. And what I actually believe is going to happen with Ethereum, what I actually believe is going to happen with the crypto markets as a whole is more upside. I actually firmly believe that, our last all-time high of like 3 trillion in market cap is not the end of crypto. I don't think that crypto goes to 3 trillion in market cap and then never goes above that ever again. If you can have that perspective, if you can say, you know what, we are only at 800 billion in market cap, and I believe crypto will be worth more than $3 trillion. This industry will be bigger than a $3 trillion industry someday. It's only an $800 billion industry right now, right? I believe it's undervalued, and I'm going to take advantage of that. And it's fun to do and profitable and lucrative for me and for anybody that's willing to do it. So that's why I'm so passionate about making these videos. I love making these videos for you guys. It's so much fun. I just get into the flow and I can feel myself getting in tune with that place where I'm able to provide value. I'm able to provide content to you guys that can actually change your life. And it's because I love investing in these markets. I love making these videos, and I'm able to just kind of tune into this place where it's just fun for me to do this. And so, you guys, when it comes to these videos, like I said, I believe in this market. I believe that it's going to be worth more than 3 trillion someday. And that's why I keep making videos, why I have so much fun making videos, because I've seen crypto grow from being worth 8 billion in market cap, some of these coins. Now, if we go to crypto market cap, we can see that Bitcoin is worth 326 billion in market cap, And I remember Ethereum when it was worth like 5 billion, 8 billion in market cap. And now it's worth 155 billion. So I've watched these things grow from very small amounts. So I firmly believe that they're going to be worth more than they are in the future. And it excites me. It literally brings a lot of joy into my life. And so that's why, it's fun for me to make these videos. It's very selfish, but I enjoy making these videos for you guys. So thank you guys for tuning in today. I appreciate you guys. Like I said, if you've been enjoying these videos 5 days a week, subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends. And yeah, let's get the message out to everybody so that they can take advantage of undervalued markets and assets as well and change their lives. So thank you guys for tuning in. I look forward to seeing you guys in future videos. And as always, stay profitable out there.